Good morning, this is Alamon, and welcome back for episode 27 of Courageous Korea. Now, I like the number 27. It's, 3 cubed, and there's some nice symmetry to that. So hopefully we'll have some nice luck here. We will be attacking the Japanese this episode, unless somehow we are terribly delayed. Right now we have a fleet heading back over to the New World, currently around Alaska. Do we have... No, we don't have supply ship reach in this one tile. It'd be nice to fill that in, though. But yeah, they're going to pick up that stack of 10, bring it back home. We are building a whole bunch of ships. All of them are war galleys, to make sure that we'll be able to take on the Japanese fleet, because, as we saw, the Ming have a huge amount of debt. Yeah, almost 1,300 in debt. There's no way that we could help bail them out of that. Let's see. Let's go check some stuff. So we will be converting those provinces once they are cored. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. We grabbed these two provinces in the last episode just because they were there and because we didn't want somebody else to grab them. So that'll take a couple years, but I think it was only 8 overextension. Is that right? Yeah. So that's nothing. We did just upgrade some unit types. You know, a lot of times I tend to just grab whatever the top unit is and not pay too much attention. So let's see here. That would give us a bit more morale. Well, defensive morale. I think that is good. And that is already the most up-to-date unit there. Out of curiosity, what are our modifiers here? So cavalry has a 2 shock. Artillery has a 1 fire modifier. The infantry shock modifier is not that bad, actually. And we have the cavalry combat ability. I forgot about that. So that's good to have. Alright, let's get moving. We have a diplomat coming home. I'm not... Oh, probably from making a peace deal with the folks we had attacked. Let's top off our relations, even though you're not going to join our war. We have 35 power projection right now. I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze out enough to get the more than plus 50, unless we use the Humiliate Treaty. But I really want to take some land here. Let's actually check our claims. I know I'm being a bit slow here, but I haven't played this for a few days, so I want to be absolutely sure that everything's good to go. So that's not going to expire for a while, but we're not going to take that province anyway, because we want that for an easy war score generator. We want to grab Echu and Kai for sure, even though we don't have a claim on Kai. It's still going to be worth it. Mutsu would be interesting. We don't need to take that. Oh no, Setsu. We want Setsu, Echu, and Kai. Those are probably the 3 we'll go for in this war. But we will take a close look at, the war score requirements for making them a vassal, because we want to do that when they're still as large as possible. Alright, here come those ships. So what do we actually have right now? So those are all galleys. We'll keep the old galleys, of course. Oh, and it's actually almost time to declare war. Where is that? I know. Oh, here's... Oh, of course, those are the navies. So they're on their way home. They have those that 10 stack. They will get back in July. That's later than I wanted. I'm not actually positive what tile they're going to. We'll just send them to Aki. And then we'll grab that group, send them to Aki. I did just remember we also have troops up here too. Alright, we're going to be about a year late declaring this war, which is unfortunate, but we'll just do the best we can. Oh, we lost the claim on Echu, so that's fine. Now we have both the diplomats occupied, but the Ming one can be brought back extremely quickly. So I have no concerns. We only have 1 out of 2 leaders, so... Well, actually, what is our leader like? Do we have a... Oh, that's right, we did roll a pretty good leader. We'll keep him for the land, and I think we will actually grab an admiral, just to really roll an explorer, just to make sure that we are in really good shape. That's a little unfortunate, but this is a good peacetime explorer. 2 maneuver, that's fine. 1 shock, better than 0. I did just remember that I think Suo has a rather larger supply limit than Aki does. So Suo might be the better place to, yeah, to bring everyone together. Also, as soon as our transports dock here, we're actually going to put our admiral on the transport fleet so that it'll move a little faster. Alright, one colony has become self-sustaining, and that is the one that we had a couple units on. That's good. Base tax of 4. I guess we had been colonizing around Yuki in the hopes that we would get another gold province. But especially now that we have a colonial nation, I don't know how important that is. So there are all land connections. I think that previously there was a gap and you couldn't actually get up into Alaska by land. I'm not certain if that's the case or not. But we might just want to take Sitka, because we want to get that bit of supply ship reach so that we have a completely unbroken... oh, that? How do we not have that? We have 2 provinces here. And Pangina wouldn't... Well, actually, it would help, because even though the port is in here, anything that touches a friendly province counts as having supply ship reach. So I guess we will have to colonize that eventually as well. Hopefully our colonial nation will start colonizing itself soon. Alright, so got a leader there. We'll do one quick shuttle trip here. And that's going along. We now have plus 200 with the Ming as of this month. Yeah, and next month the diplomat's going to come back. So recall the diplomat. And then once the transports have docked there, actually let's move our galleys there as well, so that they can instantly all join together. And I'm looking around to try to find Japanese fleet. So there's one, but that's all light ships. So they must have one docked somewhere. Oh, they're doing that. Waste of time, but... I think what we're going to do is... let me think about this. Yeah, why don't we just drop off a set of 5 that'll act as just reinforcements. So then this way we won't be over supply limits usually. Alright, we will declare war in just a second. I'm just trying to think. So we have these light ships. We'll send them down too. We will declare war with a casus belli to take Awa. We could take out the Hatakeyama, especially if we're taking Setsu anyway. That might be worth doing. Yeah, we'll just make them a co-belligerent. I mean, they don't have any other allies. Or at least I don't believe they do. No, they don't. So yes, declare war, co-belligerent, take Awa, and here we go. So there's our general. I assume that they have their main army in Kyoto. Ah, man, I'm feeling nervous. Yeah, there they are. 11th and 8th. So we will catch them, and they are running away, and they don't have that big of an army either. So we will be in great shape. Alright, here's this fleet, which is safe right now. That is a light ship. So let's actually... we want to keep our galleys together. And actually, I guess that there's nothing really to blockade here. So let's just drop 2 barks down. It's this Tokaisi that takes a ridiculous amount of maneuver to blockade, thanks to this amazing number of provinces that it has. Alright. Tomorrow, we fight. Alright, so we won the first exchange, and that was with a terrible roll. They actually do have a wider army than we do. So I think maybe we'll start sending these 5 arquebusiers, just in case things turn around. And it looks like things have turned around, and things aren't going our way, and yeah, we want you as soon as possible. Because they're reinforcing. We only have a -1 though, due to the terrain being woods. And we have plenty of manpower actually. We're almost at our cap, so I don't feel too bad. So they have 1 galley there. Yeah, we can drop 1 galley as well. So are we gonna lose the 100%? Yeah, we would. Oh, there's their combat fleet. They're going to Dewa. So let's actually take our entire combat fleet up to Tsugaru. And we'll just hope that this battle turns around. We do have better technology, right? Yeah, we're 2 military tech levels ahead. We have offensive ideas. Pretty good roll there. But we're also getting a lot of really terrible rolls. Yeah, we're not going to win this. And right now we are with a 0. You know, I'm just thinking, we just reinforced there. I think everyone can still run at the same time, though. Yeah, they could. We lost a lot of war score, but I think things will work out in the end. I am a little amazed at how badly we were mauled in that fight. So you are running to Chikozen, that's fine. Maybe, we'll do... Oh. We apparently missed each other. .10th, okay, so you're not gonna make it. Although, this opens up the chance of them being attacked through that strait. So let's just leave behind 1 light ship to keep the strait blocked. Okay, now they... Never mind. Although they're gonna catch us, aren't they? They might not catch the main bulk of the fleet. Yeah, I probably should have sent them the other way in the first place. Alright, let's speed up time a bit. Gosh, is that annoying. 25th, 23rd. Alright. So they're going to catch that one ship. We may as well just disband it. Darn it. Well, I feel like we should attack those cavalry. th and the 30th. 27th. 24th. Okay. So we're gonna wait 2 days. 19, 20. So now we'll catch them on the 26th of March. And they only have 10 ships that are really meant for combat. We have 20 ships. And I'm sure that 10 of our ships, the war galleys, are better than any ships that they have. Alright, I'm getting pretty nervous here, but I think we'll be okay, because this is going to be blockaded very shortly. Just from the battle happening. So let's take a look. Did they have... No, they have no leader. So we have better maneuver, much better fleet. They have worse morale. Yeah, that's gonna be a rout. Man, they have built up a really large army. Surprisingly huge. Alright, there goes their fleets. We lost our light ships, which was more or less to be expected. Everyone who needs to heal can go heal. And I think we'll just wait for this tick before moving out. Actually, you know, we're gonna move 2 of these guys just to get that siege started. Whoop. 14th of May, 14th of May. We might not block them. Gotta think about this. I think this is actually ideal. Like to not block them. I almost want to leave these guys just as bait, but I think we'll try to evacuate them. So now they are on this island. Oh yeah, darn. 2 of them still aren't going to make it in time. Well, we don't want them to be stack wiped. Let's just get rid of them. That's unfortunate. Alright, we have now... trapped them there. We took out the main Japanese combat fleet, so I think we can be safe just leaving, sure, a few cogs there. And then we'll just try to blockade on the Tokai Sea as much as we can. Alright, so things haven't looked so great so far, but I think we will actually be okay. We've now trapped this sizable army on this little island. And what we're going to do is shatter this army, which I think we should be able to do. 11 and 16. Or sorry, 11 and 6. 11 and 6. So we are of equal widths, but we have many more cannon. So I think that'll be okay. So we'll break that army. Probably... It's kind of ironic. The war goal is on that island, and we're going to have to ignore the war goal, but we'll siege down the rest of Japan. They might actually disband this army just through lack of funds. And if not, we will just unblockade at some point, let them cross the strait, and then we'll smack them down. Because we don't want to take a straight crossing. Alright, so I'll see you in episode 28. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the grayskin bite. Bye-bye.